Okay, so we're back, and this time we've got a very special Who Wants to Be a Smash Up Millionaire quiz show going on. And myself, Lee, and Luke will be the competitors. And we're going to see who's got the best all round smash up knowledge and who can go away and take away the biggest prize. And David has already guaranteed a £5 prize to anyone who actually correctly answers all 15 questions. So have a guess down in the comments below. Who do you think out of the three of us will be the overall winner and can get the furthest in this one? And see if you can answer any of the questions yourself as well. I'm sure David will go over some of the £1 million questions at the end if we didn't get any of them. But with out of the way, straight over to you then, David. Let's get into it.
Hi guys, and yeah, we've had 6 months where all three of them have been saying the best and the worst cards in Smash Up. So let's see if any of them actually know what they're talking about.
I haven't got a clue, so I'm going to be exposed as the fraud right away here.
Or whether we'll just ignore everything they've ever said and say that Archmage was best card in Smash Up.
We're playing for pride here as well, by the looks of sounds.
I'd be okay with that, David. I'd be okay with that. I'd be on board with that, actually.
Better than Invader. Ish.
Invader sucks. Invader sucks.
Yeah.
Boo,
6
Invader, boo.
6 months and all you decide is Invader's a broken card. Wow.
Do you want to explain the lifelines, David?
Yeah, so the lifelines will come up, and obviously there's 50-50. And there's two phone a friends because we haven't got an audience. And the phone a friends are the other two people. And because you're playing against each other, you can decide whether to help the other person or...
Friendly game. Friendly game.
Completely up to you guys.
Queensberry rules.
And
Lee
Lee won the toss, so he's going to go first.
I don't know if that's winning the toss, David. I'm not entirely sure I won the toss.
You were
I was selected.
Yeah. Question number 1. Who is the game designer of Smash Up? Pedro Pascal, Philip Pullman, Peter Parker, or Paul Peterson?
God, it'd be embarrassing to get this one wrong, wouldn't it?
It would be.
It's final answer, Paul Peterson.
Are you sure? 100%?
100%.
Risky at this stage? Yeah. Congratulations. You have £100.
Excellent.
How hard can the rest of them be?
Let's not lose this.
Let's get to those safety nets.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Which faction has the most unique cards? Is it Wizards, Kaiju, Robots, or All-Stars?
Oh, I'm struggling on this
Just-
one.
Just to clarify, sorry, Lee.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
It's the most unique within the 20 cards of the faction.
Yeah, within the 20 cards of the faction, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the one with the fewest copies, right?
Yeah.
Because my heart was leaning Kaiju on that one, because I couldn't think of many cards that have got duplicates in, but I think it's All Stars.
Is that your final answer?
I am gonna say final answer. I'm looking at Luke's face; he's giving it away for me there. Final answer, All Stars.
Well,
Yeah, I suppose
congratulations.
if you count Gorgod's Ola, it's 21 cards, isn't it? So it could be.
It's still less than
It's
the
It's an
All-Stars.
extra one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does Titans really count?
Well, you can't play Kaiju
It
without
does
it.
in that set. Yeah, it does in
Yeah,
that set.
true.
We had that conversation extensively.
Ooh. Ooh.
Getting
Question
some
number
heat from the
3.
crowd.
Which of these factions has a king minion with less than 5 printed power? A. Aliens, B. Elder Things, C. Halflings, or D. Princesses?
Another tough question because I don't play a lot of these sets that often, and I'm exposing myself a little bit with my my lack of Munchkin knowledge. I'm positive it's not Elder Things and Princesses. I know Elder Things is Elder Thing is it Fogoth that's got the 10? Is it the Elder Thing that's got a printed power of 10? It's very much over there. Princesses, everything's a 5. I'm struggling to remember the name of the power 5 alien, and because Invader's so powerful, I wonder. But I think Halflings, the whole concept of the faction is that everything's smaller so that they put lots of power down. I'm going to say Halflings.
Is that your final answer?
My final answer, lock me in.
Not tempted with a 50-50?
I'm not tempted with a 50-50.
No.
I'm going to go with Half. I still can't remember the name of the aliens.
50-50 and into aliens and halflings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was just exactly what would happen.
Well done, that is correct.
Oh,
£300.
We're close.
Thank
We're
you.
It's almost
Close.
there. 2 lifelines, you'll get there. Ask me, ask Luke.
I might. It depends, mightn't it? It depends.
Question 4. Which of these factions doesn't have a Titan? A. Ignobles, B. Tricksters, C. Vikings, or D. Ghosts?
Right, it's not Tricksters. Doesn't have a Titan. Okay, so it's definitely not Tricksters, and it's definitely not Ghosts. Now, when I saw Ignobles, I thought it's definitely going to be Ignobles because they don't have a Titan. And then I saw Vikings and thought, I cannot remember if Vikings have a Titan.
Remember, there's no trick questions. Yes.
I don't just want to gamble. I don't just want to gamble my £500. I'd rather be able to secure it. I cannot think of the box inside the box. What
Are you thinking of my custom faction there?
Thinking about looking inside my own big box and where I've got it all lined up. No, I can't think.
What are you between?
I'm between Ignobles and Vikings.
Oh, you made a mistake there,
You
Lee.
think they have a Titan, yeah?
You shouldn't tell the quizmaster which ones you're between, because
That's okay. I trust him.
if he used
I
50-50
trust
now,
him.
he's getting rid of the other two.
No, he's an impartial kind of guy. He's not gonna be that guy. He's not gonna be that guy. I know. Oh God. Do I know Tricksters have got a Titan? I think Tricksters have got a Titan. I know definitely Ghosts definitely have a Titan. It's fantastic. I would like to use the 50-50, please.
Using a
There you go.
50-50.
B and D are going to go.
Okay. The answers remaining are B. Tricksters or C. Vikings.
I think Vikings are the answer. The Vikings don't have a Titan.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's my final
Yeah?
answer.
Well,
Oh, thank God for that. Ignobles have got a Titan. What's the Ignobles Titan do?
I honestly couldn't tell you what it does, but it does exist.
I think isn't it a big dragon?
No, that's Rainbow Rock. I'm guessing you're thinking of. What does it do?
What
What
there's
does
a
the
big
Ignobles
knife.
Titan do? I mean, no one ever plays Ignobles anyway, but what the hell does the Ignobles Titan do?
I don't think I've ever played Ignobles with the Titan, so I'm struggling to think what it actually does.
Tell you what it does. It is called the Hill That Strolls.
Oh, yeah, it's got a guy with a sword, hasn't it, as the image?
Yeah, it's the mountain, I think, isn't
Oh,
it?
the
The
mountain.
mountain, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it does something.
That was a tough one.
You have £500 now.
Oh God.
Easiest 500 quid you've ever made.
So far away from £1 million.
They only get harder from here. Now, question 5. You were involved in a series over about 6 months, weren't you? Called the best card in Smash Up.
Yeah.
Which card won the best card in Smash Up episode number 4, Cease and Desist? Was A. Solar Shout, B. Invader, C. Monarch, or D. Time Walk?
He's metagaming you.
I'm metagaming everyone just as a hint.
Okay, cease and desist. Cease and desist has the. It must be Solar Shout.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, A. Solar Shout. Final answer.
Not Invader?
It's
Invader
definitely
would.
not Invader. We didn't win episode 4. It won episode 1.
Final answer. You sure?
The way that you're asking me makes me want to change my mind.
Are you?
Law
Yeah.
of statistics tells me that when you offer me a choice, I should change my answer.
Ah, but that's if there's 3 doors, not 4 answers.
Yeah, but we've already eliminated. Definitely, it's not Invader. It's not, yeah, Solar Shout. It's the final answer, Solar Shout. Please be right.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, thank God for that.
Well done.
Reach the safety net.
You reach a safety net of £1,000. So even if you get the next question wrong,
You know, I've had a rough day at work. I've had a rough day at work. I didn't want to come home and be quizzed. This is not what I want to do.
Ooh, this one's going to be a tough one for you. Question number 6. Remember we were on about the All-Stars earlier?
Oh no.
Well, Mark did his own version of that.
Yeah.
Did you watch that video?
I did.
You did?
It was a long time ago. I did. I watched that.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Which of these cards did Mark not put in his Breaking the All-Stars faction? Invader, Stoneford, Mark of Sleep, or Yokozuna?
We're really metagaming here.
Yeah. A game,
if you want to use one of your lifelines, I know someone will know the answer.
Ask Luke on this one.
Yeah.
But will you tell him the right answer?
Well, I know for a fact that he put Invader in, and I remember him talking about how he put Yokozuna in. I know we spent a lot of time talking about the Vigilantes and to which one it was that he wanted, and I remember Mark saying at the time that it was basically always changing his mind. The Mark of Sleep, I can't remember whether he said he really liked that card or whether he said it was the worst card in Smash Up. I'm feeling like...
Worst card in Smash Up you've done, haven't you?
Yeah, but I feel like Mark of Sleep was one of the ones that made that list. I can't remember what Mark of Sleep does. I'm not in... Yeah, I don't play a lot of the base set stuff since we bought expansions, so ninjas I'm unfamiliar with. I can't remember. Does Mark of Sleep last for one turn and it basically does nothing? Or is it the one that... is it the one that chokes them and stops all of their abilities and removes their power? I'm gonna have to phone a friend. I'm gonna have to. I'll phone Mark. I'll phone my friend Mark.
Phoning Mark. Oof.
Mark is.
Going to be friendly.
Does he have
nice guy.
Does Lee have
nice
30
guy.
seconds to read out the question and all the answers, David, or is it?
I can read it out again if you want.
Let's not waste the poor viewers' time here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you remember all that far back?
Yeah, I think you made the correct call there, Lee, because you were straying away from the correct answer. The correct answer is D, Yokozuna.
Was it really because you were only doing the earlier sets?
I was following the standard structure, and one King Minion went in, and that was Eliza.
Obviously, it is Mark.
As good as Yokozuna is, it didn't make my King Minion slot, so it's a Mark of Sleep is the Trickster's card, and it's
Oh, not the what's the one I was thinking of? Was it Smoke Bomb?
You're thinking Smoke Bomb. That is one of the worst. Yeah, that is one of the worst cards. Yeah, Mark of Sleep lets you pick an opponent and they can't play actions on the next turn.
Yeah, Mark of Sleep is powerful. Smoke Bomb is garbage. I remember now.
Yeah, so D, Yokozuna is my final answer.
Yeah, and I will then echo the same thing. D, Yokozuna.
Has he played you for a fool? Has he just driven you away from the right answer?
He wouldn't lie about Eliza. He loves that thing.
True, yeah. Correct, it is Yokozuna.
I would have also got that correct.
Yeah,
If you wanted to say if you phone a friend for Mark later, I would have also got that.
Oh, I love you, man. I trust you.
You're gonna get the hard questions are coming. The hard questions are coming now. I don't know.
Coming now? What did the last 10 have been, mate? Honestly.
Question 7. Which faction has the base Lake Minnetonka? Is it A, Miskatonic University, B, the Truckers, C, the Astronauts, or D, the Rockstars? Do you play any of these factions?
Occasionally, the Truckers. I'm a bit of a trucker guy, but we don't tend to just play the bases associated with the expansion. We tend to play just out of the whole base deck. We kind of draw random. So bases I've never properly looked into. I'm trying to think what it sounds like to me. Right, my thinking eliminates Astronauts. Lake Minnetonka doesn't sound like any of the big places where a Rockstar would play. I'm drawn towards Truckers. I don't want to crash out before the end of it all, so I might as well use my phone a friend for Luke and see if he can help me out.
Pressure's on.
He doesn't look very confident.
I am 90% sure I know the answer. It's definitely not Miskatonic. It's definitely not astronauts. I'm fairly sure it's not truckers. I'm 90% sure it's rock stars.
Why? What makes you think?
And picture the card art, and I think it is. I think it's a rock reference of a place in America.
This is what I'm trying to think, because I know a lot of them. There's like the big stages in various different places, but I can't think of what Lake Minnetonka is referencing.
I think it's a brown background forest. I think it has a high break point, and I think it's got a high break point to do with the rock stars having high break points of breaking bases.
So you think rock stars?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. If it's not them, it's truckers. It's definitely not the other two, but I'm fairly confident it's rock stars.
I'm confident that you're right on not being A or C. I'm worried it's B, but I can't think what a reference of driving would be either. I'm happy to go with what you've suggested there. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna go D, rock stars. Final answer.
What do you think, Mark?
Yeah,
Do you know
I think that's correct.
It is correct. You're right. It's just Luke. Well done.
Oh, well done.
You've all 3 lifelines already, though.
Oh yeah, mate.
Two questions away from that safety net, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm an all or nothing kind of guy, though. I'd rather crash out with 1,000. So
True, yeah. Speaking
Are
of
we
basic,
saying? Sorry, David. Are we saying we can take away the money? Are we? That we can walk at a certain question if we.
you can walk at a certain point if you want, yeah.
no, we're not
I mean,
playing
it's a
that
boring
kind of
option.
game.
No,
Yeah,
do it
you
if you
can
want.
walk. Yeah,
No,
you
you
can
go
walk.
for it. You
How
go
do we
for
know
it.
who wins? There's
All or
prizes
nothing.
at stake here.
I think I'm not winning this. I think that's what we've established.
Okay, anyway, question 8. Speaking of bases, what is the victory point breakdown of the Jungle Oasis base? Is it A 532, B 432, C 232, or D 200?
It's D. Final answer.
You sure?
Oh, confident.
Very confident. Why are you so confident on this one, but not the previous base question?
Some bases you just like.
And you like this base?
No.
Oh, is that reason, is it?
Yep. That's my reason. I'm sticking by it.
Is that final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct.
Yes.
It's the classic base, isn't it?
It is a classic
yeah.
base. Classic base.
Okay.
One question away.
How many factions have more than 10 minions?
God, this is a difficult question.
A0, D1, D2, or D3?
Okay, it's not 0. 3 seems high. I'm pretty sure robots has more than 10 minions. Or did they keep it really fair earlier on and just do 10 and 10 for everything? No, I'm pretty sure robots has got more than 10 minions. What else is Swarm? Halflings. I bet
As of
halflings
all
have got
current
more.
releases.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. So nothing
Yeah.
that's in production. I bet Penguins has got more than 10. 3 seems like a lot, though. It's not 0. It's more than 1. It's 2 or 3. I'm not taking the money. I'm gonna gamble.
Ooh, he's gonna gamble.
We're gonna gamble.
He's gonna gamble.
Ooh.
Off the top of my head, robots is definitely. I'm 90% sure robots has got more than 10 minions.
Okay. So you got one then?
I'm thinking that penguins have got more than 10 minions. And I also think that halflings have got more than 10 minions. But I think 3 is a lot. What else is a really good swarm faction? Zombies. 2. I'm going 3. My gut says 3. I'm saying 3. Final answer. Lock me in.
3. What if I was telling you the penguins
Ooh.
have 10?
That
He's
scares me.
locked it in.
Oh,
And
it's locked
halflings
in.
halflings
Yes.
have 10.
Oh God, no! It's 2, isn't it?
It is 2. Does
Unlucky.
anyone know the 2?
The
It's definitely robots.
Robots was 1, yeah.
Is Hydra the other?
Hydra's the
Oh,
other one, yeah.
what are you asking Marvel questions in this for?
All current.
As
good
of
news?
No,
current-
all
Where are these?
current things. Nah, that's beat that
At
question.
least I didn't
That's a
ask
load
you
of rubbish.
specific action of Hydra.
As if Penguins has 10. And Penguins feels like it's got a
Penguins has
million
10.
minions.
No, it's 10 and 10,
Mm,
like most of the factions.
that was
Oh, I
a
knew
tough
that.
question
I
to
said
get to
3.
the
I said
threshold.
3 was too high. I said 3 was too high at the start.
The
I
trust
should have
of
gone
your
with my
gut.
gut. My gut said 2. I should have gone with my gut. Oh well.
Well done, though.
Right.
Well,
That's
made it to
valiant
32.
So you
Yeah,
get
valiant.
£1,000 is your cash out amount. If you
I'll,
speak to Mark,
it took
he'll get
me-
out the
I'll send
funds
you
for
my
the
address.
video.
You took
Yeah,
the all guts and all glory approach, didn't you, though, at the last question there?
Oh, if you boys are taking money out and going, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to. No, well, rubbish. I do contest. I contest that Marvel is current. It should. Neither of us have had a chance to. Sorry, not all of us have had a chance of playing Marvel yet. I
Yeah,
haven't
but you
had
didn't
Marvel
even
yet.
mention Marvel and said 3.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Should
If you
have.
said 1, you maybe have an argument there, but
Yeah,
It was a good run.
I'm stunned
good
that
run.
Penguins only have 10. I am stunned
we
that
only
Penguins
have
only
10 and 10. Yeah.
It's because they all look the same.
They come around so quick as well, don't they? They play so
Yeah.
fast.
Halflings, I can accept. I can accept that I was wrong on halflings, but I would have bet actual money on Penguins having more than 10 minions.
Are you able to skip through, David, without seeing the rest of these questions?
Everyone, look away now. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, if anyone screenshot any of these.
oh,
The £1 million.
oh, come on.
£1 million question. Do you want to see the £1 million question?
Let's see him at the end. We'll see him at the end.
Yeah.
See him at
Oh,
the
no
end.
one
I
gets
want
there.
to see if I could have got it. I want to see if I could have got it now.
All right, yeah,
You couldn't.
Go on, then.
Thanks, mate.
Actually, we'll do the previous one first.
Oh my god.
Actually, that one was all right. I don't know whether you got that one.
I think the core set released on the 8th of October 2012.
But the question I did want to put in, which I thought was this one, but obviously wasn't. We couldn't have a quiz without Luke's favourite card, could we? So if you're playing giant man scientist, drone headlong on the drone, we will rock you followed by body shot, destroying the drone. How many counters are you placing?
Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Headlong on the drone. We were. Oh my god! Is this the £1 million question? This is the.
No,
the
that would have been
250.
the 250.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had a chance.
Anyone else?
I don't remember what headlong is.
I think it's move in place 2 or move in place
Move-
3.
In
You get
in
one
Mad
for
Science.
placing
Is it a
the
Mad
drone, don't you?
Scientist card?
Headlong's a giant ants card.
Giant ants.
Is it?
You get one for placing drone, don't you?
You get 1 for placing drone. No,
And then two.
Two on drone.
Is it 2 on drone?
no, you get
Yeah.
is-
One on
is
the
drone
power
the 3?
and 2 as
Drone's the
cannons.
power 3? If drone's the power 3, you get 1.
I thought drone was the power 1.
If
Or
it's
power
the power,
zero.
no, the power 1 I think is soldier,
Drone. No, it might. Why would,
and the 0 is
surely there's more
the.
drones than soldiers. That's silly.
Oh, maybe the
Silly
0 is
answer.
the. Is 0?
13. It's gonna be an odd
Was
number.
it
Maybe. So maybe no. It can't be.
It can't.
It can't be an
odd
uneven
'cause
number,
it's
can
It's
it?
getting doubled. Yeah, it's getting doubled. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be an even number.
So it has to be
It's one
12
of
or
12 or
14.
My gut's saying
So-
14.
It's 2. It's probably got to be 12 because it's quite difficult to get to 7. Because We Will Rock You doubles it as well, I think. So I think 14.
You think it's difficult to get to 7, but it's 14?
Sorry, I think it's difficult. Sorry, I think it's 12. I think it's difficult to get to 7 because We Will Rock You doubles it and Body Shop doubles it. So I think it's 12, personally.
Well done, you are the master of Body Shop, apparently. It is 12.
Body Shop. Should have left that as my £250,000 questions.
That was the last Body Shop question that we're ever going to mention. We'll never
Unbelievable.
mention Body Shop again.
Go on, let's
I
see the
would
£1
love
million.
On the £1 million question.
I'm not sure I do.
That would have been the 500,000. I don't know if you'd know that or not.
Yeah, we saw that one a second ago. Yeah.
And the £1 million question is, yeah.
What was the suggested criteria for choosing the first player in the What Were We Thinking expansion?
C is the actual criteria, isn't it? For the core set. Birthday most recently is from Betrayal House on the Hill. It's got to be A or B.
I feel like A was the core set one.
I'm sure it's woke up earliest in the morning, isn't it? Because that's what we actually play. That's why Leo always goes first. Gets
Used
up at like
to.
5 a.m.
Not anymore. Won't be anymore, will I?
Well, so all 4 of these were criteria for an expansion.
Okay.
What were we thinking?
Blamed makes sense for what were we thinking, but then abducted by an alien.
Yeah, B does sound like it makes the most sense.
What were we thinking? Is that Cowboys?
Yeah.
No, I think what were we thinking was Granny,
that was the
Granny's
first
rock
one,
stars,
yeah,
teddy bears,
yeah.
and
Was it time?
Kung Fu,
Yeah,
Granny's, teddy bears, rock stars as well, was it?
no, Kung Fu was 70s.
Oh yeah.
I would go B on this, David.
Yeah, I would.
You're both wrong. It's actually D.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tough one.
I told you no one was getting $1 million.
That
was the easiest £1 million question.
Let's toss it up then. Me or
That's a
Luke.
good question. That's a good question.